Isreal Adesanya versus Yoel Romero. I made a video titled The Secret to Yoel Romero going 5 rounds against Isreal Adesanya. And I predicted that Yoel Romero was going to do what he always does, which is sit, take time off, let them come to him, and then explode when deemed necessary. I didn't know that Yoel Romero was going to take the first 45 seconds of the fight and literally stand in one place. He stood in one spot with high Olympic-style boxing defense guard and just stood and just waited. I assumed that Isreal Adesanya's game plan coming into this fight after watching this was that when Yoel Romero stays and tries to reset, Israel's just going to stay there. He's going to stay there and wait. And then what's going to happen? Yoel Romero's going to feel the pressure of nothing happening and then close the distance. And then Isreal Adesanya is going to use that to hit Yoel. Yoel Romero did not engage in this fight. I also predicted that Isreal Adesanya was going to capitalize on the soft resets of Yoel Romero, hit him, tire him out, and finish him by late third, early fourth. Something I realized while watching this, you can't expose a soft reset. You can't soft reset if you're not engaging. Yoel Romero did not engage. Therefore, Isreal Adesanya had nothing to counter his base off of. He either had to choose a Joanna and J-check approach, which is stay in the damn pocket and bang, or try to hit 1 or 2 strikes as Yoel Romero's literally just sitting there waiting and reacting. Yoel did not engage. Therefore, Israel's plan of staying back real long, wait for Yoel Romero to engage and then drop a strike in there did not work. He had to come forward. And guess what? After that first strike landed, Isreal Adesanya knew what the possibilities was going to happen. That first strike, Yoel Romero was right here, waiting. Isreal Adesanya threw a straight punch. Yoel Romero got offline. So if you can imagine, there's a center line between us here. Yoel Romero got offline and looped the punch out and around where Isreal Adesanya could not see it coming. And when he finally did see it coming, he was so committed to his current momentum in his path that there's nothing that he could do about it. Isreal Adesanya realized this and then started going to the leg. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think Israel won that fight. Isreal Adesanya is my favorite fighter in the UFC. I don't think he won that fight. If it's not Jose Aldo Uriah Faber, I don't think that leg kicks are enough to win fights. Now, my stream was very, very in and out. My ESPN stream was broken, so of course, after I paid my money, which hopefully I'm able to get back, let me know down in the comments below if you can ask for a refund on ESPN stream. So I had to find, of course, it did not seem to me that outside of leg kicks, Isreal Adesanya did anything of effectiveness. It seemed like he did come forward in the 3rd and the 4th rounds, did culminate a lot of striking attempts, but nothing really landed. It was Yoel Romero that landed the bombs, the punches that actually mean something. Of course, Isreal Adesanya had landed a bunch of leg kicks. But once again, come on. How heavily do you have to decide that? And they say you have to beat the champ to be the champ. I think Yoel Romero did. I'm going to have to rewatch this. These are my first thoughts. I watched it live once. These are my first thoughts. So Yoel Romero has 1 win in his last 5 fights. I might have to go back and watch, but after just my current memories of the contest, I think Yoel Romero has been robbed by the judges 4 times in a row. What does that man have to do what's he have to do to get a win? What is he? I mean, I know he knocked somebody out, not let it go to the judges' scorecards, and I understand the judges, they see someone taking so much time off, but you have to look at the damage. The damage, that's how you decide a fight. The fight is supposed to be to the death, to the finish. If it is not, who was closer to the finish? I'm going to go ahead and say that Yoel Romero was closer based off of landing the only true significant strikes to the head. Sure, Isreal Adesanya landed a bunch of leg kicks, but what did he do off of that? I love Isreal Adesanya. I've mirrored a lot of my game off of Isreal Adesanya. I'm not going to take a single thing, I don't think, from this fight from Isreal Adesanya. And as I was talking to one of my partners of this channel, Adam Bob Hartzell, I'm actually kind of scared for Isreal Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. If that's the way that Isreal Adesanya is reacting to this forward pressure, this pressure of someone coming at you in your face, someone with a big build like that. Once again, as you can see, I'm not the biggest guy. I'm skinny just like Isreal Adesanya is skinny. So when I see those big brutes doing that to him, I mean, I figured I would have seen hints of that in Derek Brunson or Kevin Gastelum, but he reacted to those both well. But Yoel Romero, Isreal Adesanya did not want to commit to a direct path in any line. He was afraid to take that shot. I think Paulo Costa has the same attributes as Yoel Romero does. So this is... We'll see. Isreal Adesanya is very smart. Everybody has an off night, especially going against the man of granite, Yoel Romero. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Isreal Adesanya is able to make adjustments after seeing this fight, understanding better now how to fight somebody of that style, of that body type. I don't know how many pay-per-views it's going to buy, because I know people are pretty upset about this Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis-esque performance. I'm going to have to go back, I'm going to have to rewatch it, do a little bit deeper study on this and Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Zhang Weili, and hopefully I can bring you guys a technical breakdown and analysis of these two fights. I definitely will be able to with Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Zhang Weili. I know that there are a lot of technical subtleties that I missed while watching that live. I'm going to go back, watch it in slow motion. We're going to have a very, very good video about that fight. I got 25 minutes of footage to study. I don't know if I want to rewatch this fight back. I mean, I know there has to be some things in there. Like, I know there was a few things that Yoel Romero was doing to try to bait Isreal Adesanya into coming inside. Once again, the move where he uses where he drops his rear knee down to the ground to fake a takedown. Then in the 5th round, he did it and then immediately jumped up out of his stance with a right hook, left hook. So there's things like that, but nothing really crazy transpired, brothers. But I'll do my best. I'll see what I can take out of it. There's also a lot of fantastic fights on this card as well. I mean, we have a lot to break down, my friends. Wu-Tang Clan telling you, always stay combative, my friends.